Hello, and welcome back to another video. This one is called Discover My Body. I don't know what it's about. I've heard of it. I've heard of it in a couple of separate places. In the year 2040, human beings look for increasingly strange solutions in hopes of finding connection and community. Distrusting previous institutions that supposedly brought people together in common, lonely people look to technology and science for answers. One such new technology is a physically powerful lab-synthesized fungi. You, a medical student at the local university, have been brought... Oh, I didn't read that whole thing! Hey! You must be the new student Dr. Morrison was speaking of. I hear you're quite bright. Have you ever studied physical transbolation flowering before? I see, well, you're in for quite a treat. I've assisted with many flowerings before. Have you now? Is there a better name for this? I feel like we could have named this anything. Anything. And we chose this. However, this is my first time in the hot seat. This facility is equipped with a neutron coronal scanner. You'll be able to view my transformation and its various effects on my bodily systems. Just navigate the icon over my body and scan for info points to click on. My brain's Broca area has been linked to a digital readout. So even when I am at the point where I am beyond human speech, I'll be able to communicate. Well, please begin your examination. Okay. Scan. Ooh. I'm scanning. Ooh. What is this? Oh, okay, I get it now. And then you pop one of these and you get... Oh, it's this wiener. Oh, is that the beginning of the fungus? Give me a minute. I don't want to look at the info point yet. I want to complete him. Get everything nice and scanned for the best lab results. You know? You gotta get your accurate lab results. Alright, I'll go to the... Aha, you've discovered the injection site. 2 weeks ago, Dr. Morrison took a bone-deep needle to my right shin. That sounds horrifically painful. It hurt like hell. I bet. However, what he injected was worth its weight in gold. It was a skin graft of a successful PTB flowering. What's that? It kind of looks like a face. Well, the PTB organism is a physical organism. Its physical manifestation draws from a shared pool of all its Denzian traumas, fears, dreams. I believe that's my mother's face on my shin. That's horrific. I feel like you should be freaking out more than you are. Oh, how I miss her. This is weird. But enough about me. Please continue the examination. Okay. Any other info points? Skeletal. Oh. Okay, so that's the nervous. That's your brain. Do I gotta keep scanning? Okay, let me go to skeletal and let me... Oh, okay. I hate looking at a skeleton version. Oh, I can't get out of it. You've discovered my rotting bones. Okay. Yes, the rot has set in, certainly. It itches like the devil. You sound like you're actually being tortured right now. But soft bones are required for the PTB to do its work. The human body was never intended to experience flowering. So why are we doing it? In the process, one is contorted physically and... Am I stroking? Psychically and physically. Moving on. Soft, rotting bones are pliable enough to assume a flowering shape. Again, though, very painful stuff. I still don't... Did I miss the point of, like, why? I know at the beginning of the game it was talking about, like, social connections. What does this have to do with that? When I begin to scream, I expect you to keep your cool, though. I won't. I won't. I just won't. This should all be academic to you. What am I supposed to be learning from this? Are you getting any class credit for this, by the way? What class would this even be a part of? I see. Well, please continue. Oh, man, I need to sneeze. I swear I got a kid somewhere in the world. Because there's no way my sneezes are that powerful. Just on their own. Oh, it is on his brain. Aha! You've discovered the primordial inhibitor. This is a device implanted in my brainstem, which helps to undo certain evolutionary safeguards against operations like this. Let me guess, this is also excruciatingly painful? It limits bodily and mental reactivity to meta-existential stimuli. In not too many words, the flowering is an evolutionary aberration. One which requires some retooling of our formation of mental concepts. For instance, one who has flowered does not experience the human idea of time. I feel like this is a step backwards in evolution. I feel like we're just turning into fungus people. But if I tried and apprehended this with my regular old monkey mind, I would go quite insane. I think you already are. To do this, I think you already are insane. You are turning yourself into a fungus. But anyway, please go on, discover, explore. According to the concentration of the PTB in my blood, I will begin the flowering process very soon. Quick, give me your wallet to bite down on. Can we do anything other than my wallet? I need that. Oh! Okay, he's not having a good time anymore. Wow, that hurt. It sounded like it. It sounded like it did, man. It almost sounded like your bones were getting softened like a little baby's weak point on its head. And there was fungus growing inside of them. Sorry, I seem to have bit down too hard and broken a couple teeth. Thought you were about to say you broke a couple cards. Because I would have killed you. Give me a moment to spit them out. Do you want me to just, like, take them for you? Isn't that what I'm here for? Now then, as you can see by my face, I am midway through the flowering process. Hurrah! I can feel the inkling of a panpsychic connection. What? And my body has experienced amazing and terrible growth. I feel like an emphasis on the terrible. See for yourself. I don't wanna. Do I have to? Is this... Do I need the class credits for whatever class this is for? I'm still confused on this matter. What class could this possibly be a part of? Okay. Get him all nice and... Oh, Lord. You don't have any legs anymore. Hey, man, where are your... legs? Where? I feel like there should be a an info point somewhere in here. No? Okay. Oh, there we go. Aha, you've discovered my bone growths. Okay. As I was saying about the dramatic changes a PTB flowering incurs, well, now at the bone deep level, my skeletal system is basically sponge cake. But look closer. My bone fragments have begun to reassemble into a complicated, if fragile, lattice network of water-thin psychic receptors. So, like, are you turning into a brain? Or are you turning into a fungus, or are you turning into a brain? It sounds like you're turning into big fungus brain. Some of the bones are poking out of my skin. I didn't want to know. I knew that. I felt it. Ha ha ha. Please go on. Okay, Mr. Bossy Pants. There we go. You've discovered my new minds. Oh. To the extent that the brain is a mind that is, we'll leave that to the philosophers. As my own brain disintegrates into the group mind, what remains of my body becomes a small distribution of other flowering mind brains. As we speak, I am flooded with powerful memories that are not my own. I feel, well, it is hard to even use the word I anymore. Even to distinguish ourselves from our timeless unity seems wrong. I feel infinite pleasure as well as infinite pain. I don't want to know about your infinite pleasure. You keep that to yourself. Is this what death is? Yeah, you are about to die. You are turning yourself into a fungus. Did you not expect this? Did he just leave me to my own devices? I have to have missed something on the first page. But I'm not getting anything, though. Up further? Oh, weird. You've discovered that my hands have fallen off. I was more concerned about the fact that your legs are gone to notice your hands. Well, I suppose I'll never play the violin again. You could play mind violin, probably. Joking aside, this is pretty much to be expected. Part of the primordial inhibitor is the disassociate brain and hand connectedness. As a result of this, the hands fall off, as they are merely vestigial baggage, standing in the way of superior evolution. From what I can gather, superior evolution means you don't have legs anymore. You're in infinite pain, and no more opposable thumbs. Sir, you're going backwards. You are going rapidly backwards in evolution, I think. I'm sorry, just briefly had a bit of an ego death there for a moment. That's probably not a good thing. I could feel my thoughts intertwine in the rhizomatic group mind. Please continue. I see we are at the final stages. I complete the flowering. Infinite pain. Plesuplane. Death. I am so happy. It doesn't look it. It doesn't look it. You are gross. Alright. Game by Yams. He's got yams. Game by Yam. Is that it? Just Yam? Okay. That one was weird. That one was weird. He turned himself into a fungus. Scare factor, 2 out of 10. Coolness and overall liking factor, like a 7.5 out of 10. And then making me feel uncomfortable. We'll put that at a 9. We'll put that at a solid 9. But overall, I would go check that out. That was fun. It was nice and short, simple, short, very well made. I'm a sucker for the pixelated retro style. Any game that has that style in it, it could literally be the stupidest. It could be the dumbest game ever created. If it's pixelated, I'll play it. And that'll be all for today. And I'll see you guys whenever I upload again, which is either the same exact day I upload one video or 3 months. Bye-bye.